Where do we keep our hands? We're going to make sure our hands are by our ears. You're going to see guys in the pros with their hands up here and their elbows up here. I do not want to see our kids hitting like the guys in the major leagues right now. When they get their major league contract or their college contract, then they can make their adjustments accordingly. But I'd like to see, for a general rule, hands about ear level, a little bit away from the body. We don't want them squeezed in here. We don't want them here. We don't want the elbow up. Contrary to popular belief, elbow should not be up, because if an elbow is up, watch what happens to my knuckles. My knuckles unalign when my back elbow goes up. Now, major leaguers will do this, but what happens is they have such a loose grip, when they start swinging, their knuckles lined up. Children are too young to do that. We'd prefer to keep them down. Okay, the other thing, when your elbow's up, the bat goes into what's called the slow zone, which is back here. This is the catcher's head back here. We don't want to go into the catcher's head. We want the bat going into the strike zone, just like this. Now, another tool that works hand in hand with the lightning stick to develop a great swing is actually a little mini frisbee. A frisbee, what you can do with the frisbee is you take the frisbee in your front arm, the lead arm of the lightning stick, you replace the lightning stick, you take the frisbee, and you throw frisbees. What the frisbee allows the front arm to do is to stay bent and flexed through the swing, allowing the hands to get into the strike zone quickly. If you remember, I was talking about how a lot of kids will lock out and take the catcher's head off, which we don't want. We want the bat in the strike zone. Right now, my bat is totally in the strike zone. We call this bat lag or frisbee. And let me explain what I'm talking about. When I throw a frisbee, my hand is almost in the same exact position as when I'm throwing the bat. I'm throwing my knob, I'm throwing the frisbee. My elbow is in a great position for hitting. We always want to make sure that when we are hitting, that our knob is inside the ball. The great thing about the frisbee is if it's an inside pitch, which would be out here, we'd throw the frisbee that way, keeping our hands inside the imaginary ball. If the pitch is down the middle of the plate, we'd throw the frisbee, keeping our hands once again inside the ball. If there was a ball right here, the frisbee would be here, not locking the front arm. On an outside pitch, we hit the outside pitch back here. We'd throw the frisbee and we'd throw it the opposite way. So basically, what we are doing is training with a tool that almost everybody has. I want to make sure that you don't have a gigantic frisbee, though, when you're using this drill. So some things that work are tops of Pringles potato chip cans, coffee lids, yogurt container covers. The whole point being we do our swing and we throw the frisbees. Very simple. Boom. There goes the frisbee. Okay? And that's what I'd like to see our kids training with. Lightning stick and frisbees. Now, if you do not have a lightning stick and haven't purchased one, what you can do is you can go to your broom closet, cut off a broom handle to 32 inches, tape up the handle, put a little bit of tubing in the handle to give the knocking knuckle feel, and you've got something similar, not as good as the lightning stick, but something that can help you do some of these drills at home.